Okay, so this is the video that I promised when I made the Season 1 review, but I'm already on the 3rd disc out of 6 on my Season 3, so yeah, I'm definitely late. I promised this a while ago that I would do it. I didn't say when, so I'm still doing what I said I would do. And I didn't really promise. I never promise, such as a figure of speech. But, yeah. He is a decent character, but he's very hypocritical. Like, he's just a big hypocrite. And he doesn't even do half the things he says. Like, he's supposed to be like this more mature, badass boss, like Black Mask or Penguin, after they're, like, older and mature and they take over Gotham. But instead, he's just this big hypocrite. So, Fish hires this girl and makes her act like Falcone's mom, and she actually looks a lot like Falcone's mom. So, she has her work for him, and then just keep going and going and going on for a while. Then eventually, he finds out that she is a bad guy, and he was just gonna get betrayed in the end and killed by Fish, or forced to leave Gotham, because Fish still respects him. But here's the stupid part, right? He says, you're a good girl, but you got in with a bad crowd, or something like that. Then he chokes her to death, right in front of Fish, and Fish is powerless to stop it. So then he says to Fish, I forgive people pretty easily, but never use my mother, or something like that. A few episodes before, or I think it might have been that episode, or maybe one episode before, one of his banks gets robbed, and you know what he does? Shows up to one of the meetings, shoots the guy in his head, and then says, oh, he might have turned a blind eye and let my place get robbed, and I can't forgive that. So you're gonna shoot someone in the head for maybe turning a blind eye, yet later you're gonna say you can forgive people pretty easily? Doesn't really make sense, does it? But he was a decent boss. Though I did like Maroni better, but he was a bit immature at times. But he was definitely a savage, especially with the whole Penguin thing, bringing a gun with blanks. That was just savage. But he is a pretty good Falcone. He's just like a bit of a hypocrite, which the real Falcone isn't like that. But he looks a lot like Falcone. He acts a lot like Falcone, besides being a hypocrite. He has the whole personality of him being like nicer and more chill than people like Maroni. But then they just fuck it up by making him be a hypocrite. Like, he even lasts for 4 seasons. He's not in a lot of seasons besides Season 1. Season 1 is what he's in the most. And then Season 2 he shows up for 1 episode. And Season 3, I think he's been in like 2, but neither of them were very long. And then in Season 4 he gets killed off by his own daughter. But yeah, Falcone's definitely better than all the other Falcones, though. Sophia was the most annoying. Maria was tolerable, but Don was just legendary in comparison. But he's just not a very good villain in my opinion. Maroni was much better. He did not deserve to be shot in the head by Fish in Season 1. But yeah, that's why I don't really like Don Falcone in Gotham.